Hello out there, cyber friends. It's Man again, coming at you from Walker's Music. And it's very unusual that for me to come back in the same day within a few minutes and do another video like this back to back. So therefore, I'm going to call this one here Happy Resurrection Day 2. I had to go pack my gear up. I normally do it the night before worship Sunday. But yeah, I didn't do it last night. And I had some more things on my mind, and I was a little bit tired because I had worked on PCs for the last couple of days, a lot of hours at my sister's place. But nevertheless, I didn't do it, and I decided I would wait till this morning. And I'm glad I did, because when I went out this morning, just a few minutes ago, just come back in, and giving a shout out to the YouTube family, from Baby Juster to Big Papa JT. When I was packing my gear and humming along there and getting my keyboard and the amplifier, that keyboard amplifier got a 100-watt amplifier. That thing is pretty heavy. That thing weighs about 90 pounds. And I was trying to get everything together and set up and set it on the outside to get ready for, buddy to come by, and we'll go on to the church service. Something came to me, hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was this right here. I saw something. I see pattern, people, and I look at things in patterns. And I notice everything. I may not say anything, but God knows I can't help it. I notice everything, even though I may not say anything. But at any rate, when I was packing my gear, something came to me about praise and how people will praise certain folk. You could be doing the same thing another one is doing, but yet nevertheless, it's according to who you are. If you are not on the right side of the track, according to what people think, then you are nothing or nobody. I thought about the song the Williams Brothers sang called "I'm Just a Nobody," and about the old man, how he would walk the street telling the people about Jesus. And the song said, from corner to corner, from door to door, he said, but these people think that I'm just a nobody. Well, you see, that's because of the fact that he walked the streets. He didn't have status quo. Some of us love to be, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, I'm just gonna tell you like I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm not gonna hold anything back right now. I'm just gonna tell it for what it is, for what it's worth. I heard Eddie Kendricks in an interview before he died, and then he was speaking about, he was saying that he never really did know Barry Gordy as well as people thought. He said he only met the man maybe about 2 or 3 times. And from the way Eddie Kendricks did the interview, it let you knew that Eddie said he was speaking of the group, the Temptations. He said, we really, in so many words, Eddie was saying, look, Barry didn't make the Temptations. We pretty much had our game together before we got to Motown. We had our act together. We did our choreography. They had their lyrics. They had their song down. In other words, he was saying like Motown didn't really do a whole lot for them except for record them. And he said he didn't brown nose. And I like what Eddie Kendricks said that about brown nose, because just because you Barry Gordy, that don't make you right all the time. Well, people, just because you were born on, you might have been born with a silver spoon in your mouth, that don't make you right either all the time. But it doesn't be the people sometimes. It be the people that follow the people. Some people, they'll get up and they just brag on certain folk. I don't mind giving people their credit and giving them their honor what they do. But why you take a simple thing, a simple saying, and then we try to make it so, oh Lord, I tell you the truth, people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how some of us is. And that's what it came to me out there in my studio just a while ago. Said people will praise, said remember, people will praise you about your keyboard playing, and then all at the same time be stabbing you in your back. Thought about Jesus. People, the same people that praised him on Palm Sunday, they said crucify him on that Friday. So you be careful. Be careful when your people give you this false praise, because they'll talk good about you this 1 minute and bad about you the next one. I saw that, and I see that so much on the net in various places, and I had to come back and just remind the people who are receiving, that the ministers of music, pastors, preachers, teachers, whatever, when you are receiving your praise from these people, that they write these comments about, oh, brother, sister, so-and-so, and this and that and that. Remember, they said the same thing about Jesus. Then that Friday, they said, crucify him. So be careful. Be careful. And I just was, like I said, everybody got their way. But I'm like this. I don't mind giving a person their due. I don't care who they are. They don't have to be from this side of the track or that side of the track, uptown or downtown. It doesn't matter to me. I just give credit where credit is due. I don't have no problem giving people their accolades. But some, I don't care what you do. That's why I tell you can't people please. You can't please some folk. And most of the time, it's people that you think, and they know you very well, they will not support you 1 second. No matter what you do, they'll see you do a great thing and a great work for the kingdom. They'll never say a word about it. But somebody else come along there and they say something because of who they supposed to be. We got certain status quo according to what family you from. Oh man, yeah, everything they do is right. People, you better get a grip. Better get a grip. God has no respect, so we just want to say we love everybody this morning. Then look with Jesus love. In other words, everybody doesn't do things lovely. I don't do everything lovely. But nevertheless, we must love people with the love of God. And that's what I say. And many man just come back and straight from the hip. Just all of this here stuff that we are doing, we need to let the Lord God burn it out of us. All this here respect of a person and jealousy and envy and all this strife and all that kind of stuff shouldn't be. Remember, I just did a video about that, I believe, last night. But at any rate, we just saying it just came to me so much. I guess because I had to go out there and get the equipment ready for today. A lot of time people, when I don't carry my equipment, they get upset. They want to hear their keyboard. They want that Triton. It's something about that Triton. But at any rate, it's something about the name Jesus too. Let us seek Jesus on this here Resurrection Sunday. And like I said, people, let us do things for the right reason. This is the Midi Man saying peace, goodbye.